Hey everybody, thanks for checking out the video. I've got a bit of a surprise for you today. First, I want to introduce you. This is my wife, Lindell.
Hi.
Welcome to the Maverick Hunter, first appearance on the video. So, a bit of a surprise for everybody today. I actually bought Lindell a Maverick Tremor this week. You can see it parked behind us. We've got two Mavericks in the driveway now, and we weren't necessarily planning to do this, but I didn't have to twist your arm too hard.
Oh, it's a new truck.
So what were you driving before?
Well, a 2016 Mitsubishi Outlander.
With about 143,000 miles on it?
About that.
And I mentioned, you know, if you watch my videos, you know I had a Tremor order that came in a few weeks back, which I decided not to take. I had another opportunity to actually get a Tremor at a really nice price. This Tremor has the luxury package, which I knew she would want. And I mentioned it to her, and I actually didn't think you were going to be excited about it,
Oh,
but
really?
I didn't really have to twist your arm. You kind of like the idea of having a new vehicle.
It's a new car.
But you didn't want a truck.
I'm not a truck person, but then if you can, I don't know, it's a nice truck though.
So
it's my size.
Right. I mean, that's the first thing you said, right? You've driven it like 2 or 3 days, right?
Yes.
And you weren't really sure if you wanted a truck, but honestly, like, what do you think about this truck?
If I had to drive this truck, I mean, I can drive this truck. Like it's not huge, and I'm not a huge person, so that works for me. Like, I feel like it looks cute, which I'm sorry if you're a guy.
So yeah, all you guys out there.
Sorry, but I think it's a cute truck. I do wish that I could trade out the orange accents for pink, but I will have to settle with what I have.
Okay, so my wife wants to take the orange off the Tremor and put pink on, and it's a really cute truck. So for everyone out there who's like so
sorry, if you
up,
wanted a manly truck, it's cute.
Well, I mean, but in all seriousness, so we've got both trucks parked back there. I mean, the Tremor, which has the little bit higher ride height, it does look kind of small next to mine.
It looks smaller.
Yeah, because I mean, I've got the lift on my truck, my 22 XLT FX4, and I've got the aftermarket wheels and bigger tires, and you can definitely tell the difference. But one thing that I am a bit jealous about is that Tremor drives really nice. Like,
it's pretty nice.
It's nicer than your Mitsubishi.
Well, yes.
And the air conditioning works.
And the air conditioning works.
Which it didn't on the Mitsubishi. So, I mean, we're gonna see what we end up doing here. I actually kind of told her, you know, maybe if you don't really want a Maverick, we could end up, you know, selling this or trading this and getting her another SUV, which I think you kind of feel like maybe you're more of an SUV kind of a girl. I don't know. That's
how I would see myself, but, you know. This isn't a bad deal though.
No, and the other thing is I told her, I was like, well, if you decide to keep it, you know, I can get you a tonneau cover, maybe put like a cargo glide system in the back so she can load up all her stuff and slide it into the bed without having to crawl in and out of there. So, I mean, it'll be interesting to see what you think. And so, honestly, that's where we're at. I don't know, guys, like if you have a wife or a girlfriend, do you know what your wife is going to do, or your girl? I don't know what she's going to decide to do. And I guess it'll ultimately depend on like this, does anybody actually want to buy this? I know that it's hard to get Tremors right now. But you know, if we don't make a few bucks, then it's not going to make sense to trade it because.
But in the worst case scenario, I have a really cute truck.
Yeah. So again, it's really cute, guys. It's really cute. Do you even know what the Tremor can do?
No, you told me it's like really awesome, but I don't really know. He started telling me all the things it could do about like off-road and going over big rocks. And I was like, for all of my off-roading hobbies, this will be.
Honey, you don't even know. Like what? It has the advanced all-wheel drive system. You can lock four-wheel front and rear power
for when
all
I get
the
stuck
time.
In the mud?
Well, do you drive in the snow?
The snow, that's
I mean, we
true.
live in Pennsylvania.
That's true.
You see our driveway, it gets pretty hairy in the winter,
true.
right?
Yeah, I won't get stuck in the driveway anymore. You're right. Maybe I better keep it.
No, I think if you keep it, we have to take them both off-roading and shoot some video of that, right?
Sure.
So that's what we'll do. So anyway, you know, I don't know what else to say. I mean, it was literally like, we found out we had this opportunity. I mentioned it to her. And I ended up calling a buddy of mine who has a used car lot and said, was like, I'm thinking about getting rid of
It was
the
like in
Outlander.
less than a week. It was like in less than a week. I went into work to my friends at work, all that I work with, all women, and I was like, oh yeah, by the way, I'm getting a new truck.
So yeah, my buddy Luke offered me a good price for the Mitsubishi, and I just took that and used it as down money. And I mean, the payment's pretty reasonable. You told me you can afford it.
I think I can afford it. I think we got this.
So, and I'm counting on her to pay for it because I'm still paying for mine. So I don't know, if I pay for mine, I think she has to pay for hers. Is that a fair deal?
I keep working.
All right, so thanks for checking it out, and we'll give you guys an update on what we decide or how she's liking the Tremor as she gets more used to it. And maybe at some point she'll actually understand the advanced all-wheel drive system, the four-wheel lock, the rear clutch lock, and how useful that is, like you said, when you get stuck.
Maybe.
And she also likes to run stuff over, so I'm kind of hoping that higher clearance in the front, you might avoid like scuff. You like to scuff. You like to scuff up your bumpers. You like to rub your wheels on curbs and stuff like that. So you can't do that with this truck. You have to be very, very careful.
Very gentle.
These are rare.
Very
These are
gentle.
rare. You're not counting.